Welcome to the Legacy Project podcast, where your life experiences become the foundation for wisdom that lasts beyond a lifetime. I'm your host, Don Fessenden, and today's episode is all about the power of reflection, specifically how to reflect on the lessons you've learned from life. Reflection is the heart of legacy storytelling. It's what turns your memories into meaning, your experiences into insight, your journey into a guidebook for future generations. Whether you're writing a memoir, crafting a legacy letter, or simply journaling for yourself, today I'll walk you through how to pause, look back, and gather the wisdom that life has taught you. Sometimes the hard way, sometimes unexpectedly, but always with value. Let's begin. Stories are powerful, but stories with reflection are transformational. You see, it's not just about what happened. It's about what you learned, how it shaped you, how it changed what you believe or how you live. Reflection brings depth to your story. It tells your children, your grandchildren, your readers, this isn't just an event from my past. This is something that still lives in me today. That's what legacy is. Not just a record of what you've done, but a revelation of who you've become. To begin reflecting, start by identifying key moments in your life. These don't need to be dramatic. They just need to have meaning. Think back to a moment of change, starting a job, ending a relationship, moving to a new place, a mistake you made that taught you something lasting, a success that challenged you to grow, a person who said or did something that shifted your perspective. Sometimes the best lessons come from quiet moments. A walk, a loss, a decision no one else even noticed. But you noticed. You felt it. That's where the lesson lies. Once you've chosen a moment, ask yourself questions that go beyond the surface. What did I believe before this happened? And what do I believe now? What did this moment teach me about who I am? How has this shaped how I treat others? Would I want my children or grandchildren to know this part of my story? And if so, why? These questions invite honesty, humility, and clarity, and they help you connect the dots between your past and your present. When you write about a lesson learned, write with grace, for yourself and for others. You don't have to have all the answers. Just write what you know now, with the perspective you've earned. One storyteller I worked with wrote about losing a job she once thought was her dream. At first, she was angry and ashamed, but years later, she realized that loss gave her the space to find her true calling and the confidence to trust herself again. Her story didn't just say, I lost a job. It said, I learned that identity isn't defined by a paycheck. That's the difference reflection makes. It turns facts into guidance. The final step, share what you've learned. You don't have to teach or preach. Just be real. Let your story carry the lesson naturally. If you're writing to your family, you might say, looking back, I realized that the hardest seasons of my life also taught me to listen more deeply and love more patiently. I hope you'll carry that with you too. That kind of reflection becomes part of your living legacy, a piece of your story that helps someone else navigate their own. As we close today's episode, I want to encourage you to find one moment this week, a success, a failure, a turning point, and sit with it. Ask yourself, what did this teach me? Write it down. Speak it aloud. Share it with someone you love. The lessons you've learned are valuable, not just because they shaped you, but because they can guide someone else. If you're looking for more help reflecting on your life's experiences, my book, The Legacy Project, a guide to sharing your story, is filled with prompts, guidance, and exercises to help you capture not just what happened, but why it mattered. Thank you for being here on the Legacy Project podcast. Keep reflecting, keep sharing, and keep turning your life into a legacy that lasts. I'll see you next time.